What is up, metalheads? Or in this case, should I say sports fans? That's right, folks. We have a very special Full Metal call-out coming to you tonight. I don't know how we're going to top the match we just filmed, but we're going to try because tonight we have a Full Metal Iron Man match centered around one of my favorite topics, sports movies. This is going to be a very interesting night, folks. And I'm going to be co-hosting this match along with, of course, our lead question writer here at Full Metal Media. You know him, you love him, and he is the second most adorable cat in the world, if you ask me. He is Jeremy the Atom Adams. Jeremy, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm really excited for this one. I had a lot of fun writing these questions, and it's no secret that I'm not the biggest sports guy in the world, but these are great movies. I love them. I got my one sports hat that I own for repping the West Coast, and I'm just excited to get this going.
I love the fact that you even own a sports hat. That is just awesome. I knowing you, I honestly wouldn't have expected it. And tonight we have 3 contestants. We are making this a triple threat match. Originally, Cody Newberry was supposed to be in this, but unfortunately, personal conflicts got in the way. We are hoping to get him in a match as soon as possible. But I'm going to go ahead and first introduce the man who made this call-out match. He is one of my favorite people we have in these leagues. He is a fellow Boston sports lover. He is Dan Skip Allen. Dan, what's going on?
Hey, I'm having fun, man. This is all just fun for me, and I didn't expect to have someone like the titanic nature of Greg the Einstein Weinstein call me out on this. I thought I was just going to get a couple other people I could just kind of take it easy on and win. Now I got this titan of a competitor over here, and I got Mark. I know Mark can pull things out of his backside left and right, so I'm a little worried now, guys. I wanted to do good in this, and now you guys are going to make me really struggle here.
Well, that's the nature of open call-outs. You got to be mindful that you might get a couple of big names. And on that note, we do have the big name, as you mentioned, who jumped right at the opportunity to play in this match, making his return to the Full Metal ring. He is Greg the Einstein Weinstein. Greg, how's it going?
It's going great. Whenever someone says sports, I'm going to come running. And when Dan said it, this is one of the few things I'd come back for. I appreciate the kind words. I feel like as long as you stay away from the CFL and hockey, Mark will be out.
You never know.
But this is I'm repping this for the Dirty South, the A. I'm going to get Atlanta the championship it so desperately deserves and needs.
Well, we'll see. You've got good chances tonight, but I think Dan is going to give you a run for his money. And let's not count out our third contestant. He's actually jumping in as a surprise last-minute entrant because A, he hasn't seen the questions, and B, he actually is a big movie buff and sports movie buff. He is one of our favorites here. He is one of our co-admins and co-commissioners at Full Metal, the Canadian Nightmare, Mark Harley Quinn Boric. Mark, what's going on?
What is up, everyone? I'm just hoping for all hockey, MMA, all those straight-to-DVD MMA movies that actually kind of suck, and some really good boxing films. Come on, Extreme Combat.
All right. Well,
let me just rewrite real quick.
Okay. No rewrites.
Oh.
That is everyone who's competing tonight, folks. And if this is your first time tuning into an Iron Man match, I'm going to give a quick explanation of the rules. So the way this works is we have a certain amount of questions that we're going to try and get through, but contestants will be timed on how long we're going to be asking questions. It will consist of 2 rounds. The first is a 25-minute round. Go at our leisure of how many questions we can get through. Correct answers will be worth 1 point. Incorrects are worth no penalty. After that 25 minutes, we will take a very short break to kind of just catch our breath. And then we will go into a 5-minute sudden death round where each correct answer is worth 1 point, but each incorrect answer loses you a point. So that last 5 minutes can change everything. So let's see what happens. Contestants, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I was hoping the internet doesn't crap out.
All right.
Bring on some test questions.
Jeremy will be reading your first 10 questions, and your 25-minute first round starts as soon as he begins speaking.
All right, guys, let's do it. Your first question. What real-life NBA player portrayed Denzel Washington's son, Jesus, in He Got Game? Gotta start with a movie I love.
Oh, I love this one too. Honestly, though, my favorite thing about it, not surprisingly, is the fact that they got Public Enemy back to do the theme of this movie.
Oh yeah,
One of their best
Right.
tunes in the 90s. All right, and
I'm all
let's go
about
ahead.
this
We're going to give them 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start with Dan on this question.
Boston Celtic, Ray Allen.
he's
That
on
he
board.
is. Mark.
I went with King LeBron James.
Oh, before his time. And Greg.
Mr. Clutch, Ray Allen.
That he
All right.
is.
All right, guys, your second question. What is the name of the fictional Miami football team in Any Given Sunday?
Yes.
Honestly, a very underrated Oliver Stone movie.
Yeah.
This is a great movie. I'm gonna give my opponents a hint because they seem a little worried. It's not the Dolphins.
Yeah, not the real team. Not the real
Nope.
team.
Also,
NFL wouldn't give them the NFL wouldn't give the license away.
Yep. I'm also going to go back a couple of weeks, and I'm going to say shame on our crew at Full Metal 5 for not putting this in the top 5 football movies.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I mean,
Count
this is a tough top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of which, giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we will start with Mark.
The Sarks.
That's correct.
That is correct. Greg
It is the Sharks.
and Dan.
I didn't get it. I put the Chargers.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. All right, guys, your next question. Adrian falls into a coma in which Rocky film? Which Rocky film does Adrian fall into a coma?
I'm coming for you, Nico. You want to change the match to a Rocky film series?
Hey, we should do that eventually, and I'll play all Rocky.
Well, it's just like it's a stipulation match too. So
Yeah,
Makuga and Finstock already did that.
they did, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, they did. All right. And on that note, we'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Start with Greg this time.
If I'm remembering my inspirations correct, it should be Rocky 2.
That is correct.
And you did remember correctly. Dan?
I put Rocky 3.
Oh, so close. And Mark?
Rocky 2.
All right.
Correct.
Mickey died
All
in
right.
3, 4,
Yeah.
so that means the wife almost had to die in 2.
Yeah. It's when she was pregnant, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Why is Gordon Bombay sentenced to community service in The Mighty Ducks?
Oh yeah, my favorite sports series movies of all time, and
Yeah.
he's a 5-year-old living down the hall. He's fallen in love with those movies, so I'm rewatching them a lot now.
Yeah. Mark and RJ wanted me to make this all Mighty Ducks questions.
Yeah.
I would have backed them up on that one. All right. Let's go ahead and give him 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We're going to go back to Dan on this one.
I put DUI.
That is correct.
That's correct. And Mark?
Drunk driving, DUI.
Yep.
Correct. And Greg?
DUI, drunk driving.
All right.
All right.
Next question. What
You see him?
position does Robert De Niro's character Bruce play in the baseball drama Bang the Drum Slowly?
Okay, at least I can. I know
Yes.
I know all the positions in football, so I can just.
Yeah. The baseball drama Bang the Drum Slowly. You said football.
Oh,
You
I
have
did?
a 1 in 10 chance, Mark, and you can't even get this point.
My bad. I'm gonna go with this one.
All right. Let's give him 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mark, we will start with you on this one.
I was going to say either pitcher or catcher, but I went with catcher.
Oh my God. Makuga all the way.
All right. And Greg.
I could put pitcher. I couldn't remember.
Oh. And Dan.
Catcher.
Excellent. Dan comes back. All right, guys. In the golf comedy Tin Cup, which actor plays David Sims, the rival of Kevin Costner's character? Which actor plays Kevin Costner's rival in Tin Cup?
See, I love this movie. I don't know if I can call it a guilty pleasure or not, though, because
No,
it's one of those movies that some people just they forget about it and how good it is.
It's a little forgotten, but it's a real good movie.
Yeah.
You heard it, Greg?
Yeah. Who plays Kevin Costner's rival in Think Up?
Gotcha. Okay.
I heard it at the end. I did lie for a second.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we will start with Greg this time.
Nash Bridges himself, Don Johnson.
That is correct. And Dan?
I put Chris McDonald.
Ooh. Happy Gilmore, but okay. And Mark.
Shooter McGavin.
All right, guys. Your next question. The 2006 film Birth of a Legend is about what famous soccer star?
This is
If
one
you
of those
don't know the movie, think of the most famous soccer star you can think of.
This is one of those ones that you can fudge it, and I did in testing.
You did.
Keep giving them hints, Jeremy.
Poor Greg. He's like, don't do it.
All right. Well, let's give them 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's up. Let's go ahead and start with Dan on this one.
Pele.
That's correct.
And Mark?
Pele.
Wow.
And Greg?
Yeah, it's because the name of the movie is actually Pele, Birth of a Legend.
It is. That is the full title, yep.
All right.
All right, guys. Give the full name of one of the 2 teenage basketball players featured in the documentary Hoop Dreams.
Oh, geez. Come on. Oh, God.
You can give both if you know it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you the names of the guys in that movie.
Oh.
I love the movie. I love the documentary. It's a great movie. But, I mean, I couldn't tell you.
Sorry, Dan.
So we're just talking first and last, right?
First and last, yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. I would not be able to pull middle.
If Weinstein knows that, unbelievable.
I knew it. I knew one of them. That's why I asked it. Sorry.
I could tell you what school they went to when they got out of high school, what college they went to.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly why I know it. Exactly. One of them is pretty easy based on another sports legend.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's give you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead to Mark first this time.
It was the answer of the first question. I went rail.
All right.
No.
All right, let's go to Greg.
So for the longest time, I got Arthur Ashe and Arthur Agee mixed up. Luckily, I do know now that Arthur Ashe is a tennis player and Arthur Agee is the Hoop Dreams guy.
That is correct. That's also the one I knew.
Yeah.
And Dan is shaking his head.
The other one is William Gates. All right, guys.
Sorry.
One of them went to Marquette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would that not on the mind?
Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call.
Next question. Which film depicts real-life Olympic runners Eric Liddell and Harold Abrahams?
I can't say anything about this movie without spoiling it.
Yeah.
Other than it is a very great movie. It's a great movie.
I can only say I love it very much.
I think Jeremy spoiled it with
some
the second
people
word
do
of the question.
What? I didn't spoil anything.
Giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Greg this time.
Chariots of Fire.
That's correct.
My exact thought. I almost started humming the theme. And Dan.
Chariots of Fire.
Correct. And Mark.
Chariots of Fire.
All right, guys.
Correct.
All right, your 10th question, the last one in the first set. Denzel Washington's character gives a speech at the site of what famous wartime battle in Remember the Titans?
I love how a lot of these questions you can just guess without actually seeing movies.
Yeah.
It's also
that was intentional.
Repeat.
Okay. Denzel Washington's character gives a speech at the site of what famous wartime battle in Remember the Titans? By far my favorite scene in the movie, so.
Really? It wasn't when they line danced on the field to their own song?
Well, it's also
No.
like when this movie came out, like if you were still in high school at the time or school in general, you probably watched this like 50 times.
Does spelling matter in this?
No. Get as
Not
close
in
as you
this.
can.
All right. We'll give him a couple seconds to finish up with 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will start with Dan this time.
I put Antietam.
Oh, sorry, no.
It's actually not a bad guess, though. And Mark?
Wasn't it Gettysburg?
Yeah,
It was.
it's Gettysburg.
And Greg?
Here we are. This is Gettysburg.
Yep.
All
They're
right.
from Virginia. How'd they end up in Pennsylvania?
They took a trip.
Yep. All right.
They
That
ran
is the end-
20,000 miles.
All right. That is the end of our first leg of questions. Just to give a quick score update but while we host transition. Currently, Greg is in the lead with 9 points. Mark is right behind with 7. And Dan, not too shabby with 5 after that. But as mentioned, we are into the second leg where I will take over asking the next 10 questions. Starting off with question number 11. The Racehorse Secretariat wins what prestigious 3-race title in 2004's Secretariat?
I don't think you need to see the movie to know this.
No.
Like a good 7, 8 of these questions you can get without seeing any of these movies.
So far.
You want all 3 races?
No, just
No,
what they're
the
referred.
title.
Just the term that they're referred to.
Yeah.
Good. I can only name one of them. Off the top.
5.
I can name all 3.
4. Oh, well, if you want to get bragging rights. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's start with Mark.
The famous Triple Crown.
That is correct. Great.
All right.
That would be the Triple Crown with the Preakness, Kentucky Derby, and Belmont Stakes.
That's
He did all
correct.
three. All right.
And Dan. Good job. All right.
All right, on to the next question, which will be in Field of Dreams. Shoeless Joe Jackson says that what famous player asked to play on the field and they told him to stick it?
Stick it. I want to say the full line, but don't want to give stuff away. If you guys watch Movie Battleground, you may know I kind of like this movie a little.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Go to
5,
Iowa then. Go
4,
to Iowa.
3, 2. I'm gonna go eventually. 1. All right. Let's start with Greg.
That would be the Georgia Peach himself, because nobody could stand his ass when he was alive. Ty Cobb.
That's
That
correct.
is.
Dan.
Ty Cobb.
Good job, and Mark.
Hi, Cobb.
All right.
All right, and on to
And
your
I'll
next
might be
question.
a question later, but the actor who played him in the movie is just the perfect actor to play him
Ah.
All right,
in the actual Ty Cobb movie.
let's move on to a boxing
Yep.
question. What is the character name of the boxer who Adonis faces in the climax of Creed?
We want the character, not the real life guy. The character name. I knew this because I have a Rocky video game, and you have to fight all of the guys that he faces in the movies, and this guy.
This was one of
Did
my
you see the
favorite
nickname?
movies. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I'll
Greg?
repeat.
You just need the nickname?
Just the nickname. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because I don't know his last name.
Yeah, that's fine. For the nickname and the first name are okay.
Yep. And I was going to say I couldn't pull this one. I'm very pissed because this was probably my 3rd favorite movie the year it came out.
Oh, so good.
Stallone got
So
robbed.
Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't see the
Oh, yeah.
poster from the sequel?
And 5, 4.
Oh.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. 2, 1. Okay, let's start with Dan. Nothing. Okay, Greg.
Okay.
Greg.
What? Oh,
Greg?
Pretty Ricky.
Yep. And Mark.
A terrible WWE gimmick from that lasted a couple weeks. Pretty Ricky.
That's correct. Pretty Ricky Conlon, to be exact.
Conlon. Oh,
Yep.
Conlon. That's the Warrior last name.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And next we will go into the next question. What sport is depicted in the films Big Wednesday and Chasing Mavericks?
Oh, wait.
Come on.
Thank God for that second answer. That second
Yeah,
movie.
really.
I
The
guarantee you
second
they
one's the
won't
one
want
you
to take
know.
Wednesday.
I've never heard of Big Wednesday before.
Yeah, well, it is an older one.
Yup.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the guy who knows it from the second movie, Mark.
Surfing?
That's correct. Greg?
Everybody go surfing. Surfing USA.
And Dan.
Surfing.
Good pull. All right.
All right. All right.
Jan,
Next, question number 15. And this one I think is the biggest softball in the match.
Ah,
What sport is about What film is about a failing hockey team named the Charleston Chiefs?
yes.
The Charlestown Chiefs.
This may just be my Canadian showing through, but to me, this is a softball among softballs.
Yeah, and a
I
bunch
have
of the
seen both sequels.
and a bunch of the Americans that I tested did not know it and said goon. Oh, I just gave away that it's not goon. I'm sorry. That's the only thing I'll screw up on tonight, I promise.
I've seen both sequels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there are a lot of other hockey movies it could be. All right.
Well, you didn't watch all of them, so.
All right. All right. I see everyone's answered. Let's start with Dan.
Slap shot.
That's correct.
Correct.
Greg.
Slapshot. Yep.
All right. And Mark.
Of course, Slapshot featuring the Hanson brothers.
That it does. All right, let's move on to the next question. What famous rapper co-stars with Will Ferrell in the film Semi-Pro?
Sorry, Dan.
This movie sucks, by the way. I hate it.
This movie is awesome.
Well, you guys can fight it out later. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2.
Repeat.
All right.
Okay.
Finish it. Damn it.
What famous rapper co-stars with Will Ferrell in the film Semi-Pro?
5, 4.
Maybe your mother didn't go to
3, 2.
Oh, can I? Does this rap name count, or like what do you?
Either the rap name or the
real name.
Okay.
Take
Okay.
either.
Good.
All right,
All right.
and let's start with the guy who likes the movie, Greg.
Keep giving me these Atlanta-based people. Andre 3000 Benjamin.
That is correct.
Mark.
Love him and be cool. Andre 3000.
All right.
All
Did
right.
you have anything, Dan?
Dan?
Yeah, I had something, but it wasn't the right answer.
No. All right.
All right, and the next question on the docket is in one of the greatest sports films of all time. In Rudy, what learning disorder does Rudy have that makes him struggle with academics?
Oh crap.
I don't know why I'm saying this on a sports match where I'll likely be murdered, but I don't love Rudy. Ugh, I'm gonna die.
Well,
Yeah,
You're all gonna kill me.
Ask Joe Montana, and he'll tell you this movie is a little fudged because he was there and he has a realistic. He knows what happened, and they really did kind of do a little bit of Hollywoodizing of the story.
Plus, it's corny as hell. But whatever. It's a sports movie. I guess it's supposed to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start with Mark.
I couldn't pull it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And Greg.
Yeah, I don't think I just said dyslexia.
That is correct.
Oh, that's a Makuga, folks.
And Dan.
Dyslexia.
That is correct.
All right.
I thought I had
I
one.
always said that because I know words get mixed up sometimes.
All right.
Yeah.
Now on to question number 18. Name the film in which an ice skater repeatedly says the line, toe pick.
Toe pick. I love this movie, and
Yeah.
I'm laughing inside right now because
It's
I
one
know
of your-
these guys.
It is one of your more devilish questions of the group. I will admit that.
5,
I hope you're
4,
laughing because you call
3,
me.
2.
I'm just gonna guess a movie I haven't seen, but I know it's about ice skating.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let's start with Dan.
Blades of Glory.
Oh no, sorry.
No, it's
Let's
not.
go. Let's go to Mark.
I also said Blake. I forgot the
All right.
S on Blades of
What
Glory.
did you pull there, Greg?
I've never seen The Cutting Edge, so I'm gonna go with that.
It is the cutting
It is
edge.
The Cutting
How do you
Edge.
do it? How do you do it? One of my mom's favorite movies of all time.
All right. On to question
I've never-
number 9.
I've never seen The Cutting Edge. Let's just assume this is what it's talking about.
All right. On to question number 19. What legendary baseball player plays himself in 1942's Pride of the Yankees?
This one's for you, Dan.
As a Red Sox fan, I boo this movie, but as someone whose father is a Yankees fan, I was forced to watch it at a young age.
And as a East Coast California guy, I still love it because it's a great movie. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right.
Okay. What famous baseball player plays himself in 1942's Pride of the Yankees?
Plays himself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's start with Mark.
Babe Ruth.
That is correct. Let's go with Dan.
Babe Ruth.
Good job, Dan and Greg.
I was like, Gary Cooper never played baseball.
Good job.
All right. And the last question from the round for me in this next leg, and it's another one that I think personally is a toss-up. Muhammad Ali.
Real softball.
Yep. Muhammad Ali faced off against which other boxer in Rumble in the Jungle?
The fight.
The fight, which was shown in the documentary When We Were Kings.
Sorry, I've
Kind of
typos. I apologize.
I wanted to add something into that question as well, but I'll talk about it after we get the answers because it's also kind of a dead giveaway as well.
Oh, yeah. In 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
Okay. Let's see if I can get through the full
Yeah.
question. Muhammad Ali faced off against which other boxer in the Rumble in the Jungle fight, which was shown in the documentary When We Were Kings?
Thank you for covering my incompetence, Alex. I appreciate it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go with Dan.
I think I'm right. I think it's somebody else, but I put George Foreman.
And
That's
you are right.
You got
it is
it.
George Foreman. All right. Greg,
All right.
did you pull George Foreman?
I was going between George Foreman and Lewis. Luckily, I scratched off Lewis. George Foreman.
All right.
Oh, nice.
And
And
Mark.
The grill master himself, George Foreman.
All right.
All right, guys.
And the addendum I would have put in was that it was also fictionalized in the movie Ali.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at on time, Alex?
We are with 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the round, so we can get through a couple more questions from the next leg.
All right. I got the next few before we end the round. All right. What was the full name, so first and last name, of the Cobra Kai sensei in 1984's The Karate Kid? The sensei of Cobra Kai.
I actually need to look something up. 1 second.
Yep. Are you fact checking me? It better not be, because
No,
I
I'm
love
actually
this
looking
movie.
up a related term.
Okay.
Holy crap! I've actually run. It's something ridiculous that is completely unrelated, but we can mention it afterward.
All right.
Giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and let's go ahead with Greg first.
So the actor's name is Pat Morita. The character's name is Mr. Miyagi, so I did Pat Miyagi.
I'm sorry, the Cobra Kai
Cobra
sensei.
Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Got it confused. Let's go to
Yeah.
Dan.
No, I didn't know it either. I would have said, I mean, Mr. Miyagi, obviously, that's a no-brainer. The other guy, forget about it.
All right, and was Mark able to pull anything?
John Kreese.
That is
He
correct.
did.
Wow.
And I was going to
Good
say,
job,
don't
Mark.
confuse him with John Creasy, the lead character of Man on Fire, starring Denzel Washington.
yeah, it's spelled different too. All
Love
right,
it.
guys. Next question. Which actor stars as aging tennis player Peter Colt in 2004's Wimbledon?
I love this movie.
It's such a good movie. So underrated. Love it.
I'm a bad fan.
To watch this with her.
Oh, it's,
And Jeremy, you said it wrong. It's Peter Colt.
I said Peter. Oh, pizza. I'm Pizza Colt.
Sorry,
Gotcha.
guys. They say his name twice.
All right. I'm giving you 5, 4,
And that never
3,
tone.
2, 1. We will start with Mark this time.
I'm pretty sure it was Paul Bettany.
It
That
was
is correct.
And Dan?
I couldn't remember. I knew it was Paul Bettany. I just couldn't remember it.
Okay. And Greg?
Paul Bettany.
All
All
right.
right, guys.
And
All right, your next question. What is the name of the high school basketball team in Hoosiers? The main team in Hoosiers.
okay, this will be the last question of this round.
We'll take the team name. If you want to throw the town in as well, we can take both, but specifically looking for the team name.
All right, and let's give them 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, one.
All right,
repeat.
what is the team name of the basketball team in Hoosiers? Sorry, I wasn't looking at it. You got the main idea.
Yeah. All right, and give him a quick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Let's start with Greg this time.
Hickory Huskers.
That is exactly right.
All
Got
right.
the town and the team name.
And Dan?
I put the Hickory Hicks.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, so close.
So close. And Mark.
I got Huskers.
Wow, good job, Mark.
All right, we'll give him that. All right,
I like
so
Dan. Go with Dan.
Not gonna lie, testing questions for you, Jeremy, gets me to think of and research movies. So
all right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that does bring us right to the end of the first part of this match. 25 minutes in. Currently, the scores stand like this. Greg is in the lead with 21 points. Mark is right on his tail with 18, and Dan is hanging in there with 12. But we are getting into the final segment, 5-minute sudden death. Again, reminder, in case you missed the beginning of the match or you've tuned in partway through, at this final 5 minutes, we will just go through the questions. Correct answers are worth 1 point. Incorrect answers or complete blanks will be -1 point. So anything can still happen in the next 5 minutes. Jeremy, I will get you to take over just reading the questions in a row so I can keep track of the score and the count.
Let's do it.
So if everyone's ready, let's get into the final 5 minutes, and it will start when Jeremy starts speaking with the next question.
All right, guys. What team do the Bears face for the championship in 1976's The Bad News Bears? What's the name of the team they face for the championship? I mean, maybe I'm putting my favorite movies in here. I guess that's kind of how I read it.
And hey, some of your favorite movies are sports movies, so it works.
Yep.
All right.
I'm pretty sure this works for the remake too with Billy Bob.
I think it does. But I tried to forget that movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. Let's start with Greg on this one.
I actually don't know it. I said Lions.
Oh no, sorry.
And Mark?
I'm pretty sure it's the Yankees.
That is correct.
Correct. And Dan?
I just put Wildcats.
No,
Okay.
Sorry. All right, next question. What actor starred as boxer Jack Jefferson in 1970's The Great White Hope? What actor starred in The Great White Hope? Really great movie. Definitely, probably underseen.
Yeah, definitely.
Good thing that doesn't count.
All right. Let's go ahead and give him 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we will start with Mark.
Darth Vader and Mustafa himself, James Earl Jones.
That is correct.
And Dan?
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, okay. And Greg?
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
All right.
All right.
All right, before you guys start screaming at me, my friend RJ wrote this question. What was the number on Vince Papali's jersey in Invincible?
And somewhere Jim screaming at everyone.
All right,
yeah,
you
when
can still scream at me. You can still scream at me.
I wrung my neck over testing this question when you put that in, Jeremy. Thank you for that clarification. I now know who to go after.
Yeah, you can go after both of us.
No, I'm going after RJ after that one. Sorry,
All right.
RJ. All right, giving him 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time it is Dan's turn to start.
I don't know. I think he had a single digit, so I put 9.
Sorry.
All right, and Greg?
I thought it was 83.
Oh, it is 83.
All right,
Wow,
and Mark?
Greg.
Well, you have 99 different numbers to choose from. I chose 47.
All right.
There you go. All right. Wow. All right. In which film does Jonathan Rhys Meyers play a soccer coach named Joe? This is a movie that I really love.
Yeah.
Like really love, because reasons.
Reasons. All right. Giving him 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Markers down. We will start with Mark this time.
I'm pretty sure it's Bended Like Beckham.
That is correct.
It is. Dan, were you able to pull that?
I had two choices. I just wrote something different than that. I wrote goal instead.
All right,
Goal.
and-
Sorry.
And Greg?
I'm pulling my own Makuga. Bend it like Beckham.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, the movie that started my crush on Keira Knightley.
Well, I knew you would have said, "Hey, what movie is Keira Knightley and about soccer?" Oh God, it's Bended Like Beckham. Freaking
Moving on. Sorry. Which actor was Oscar nominated for his role as the horse trainer Henry in 1979's The Black Stallion?
Damn it.
Oscar nominated for The Black Stallion. Another one of my favorite movies ever. You know, for not being a sports fan, I love these movies. What can I say?
All right. Let's give him
I know
5,
that
4,
character, but that's
3, 2, 1. And let's start with Dan.
No, I didn't get that. Come on, give me a break.
Why? Why not, Dan?
And Greg?
the only guy I know who's actually in a movie. Mickey Rooney.
That is correct.
And Mark?
Yeah, no, I've heard the movie. I've never seen it. So
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. I don't think you don't need to have seen the movie to know this.
I didn't see it.
What famous move is Tanya Harding able to land that few ice skaters can, as depicted in I, Tonya?
It literally was just brought up like last week because the American Girl did it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
I saw that. I got to see that.
All right. This will be the last question of the match.
Oh.
Giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and start with Greg.
That'd be the triple axel.
It is.
Correct.
And Mark?
Triple axel.
And Dan?
I put triple Lutz.
Oh, at the end. All right, I am going to take a moment to tally up these scores. I have the tally here, folks, and I'm going to run it down from worst to first.
Greg won.
Well,
Let's put it that way. Clear it up. Greg, you won.
In third place, finishing up with 8 points after the round 3, was Dan. In second with 20 was Mark Boric. And yes, with 25 overall points, only missing one question in that last round, was Greg the Einstein Weinstein. Woo!
What do you have to say there, Greg? Say some words, Greg.
I just want to say thank you. Like I said, if I was going to come back for something, it was going to be sports. There was so much ass pulling out of my face. I was like, it pretty much came down to process of elimination with some of those, like cutting edge, like figure skating movie. I haven't seen it. Let's go with that. And but like Beckham, it's a British movie about soccer that I haven't seen, so let's go with that. But no, both my competitors kept it tight the entire way. And like I said, anyone want to come at me with sports, I'll do sports all day long.
Yep.
Let's do it again, and you have some better questions. How about that?
All right. Well, let's go ahead then. And with that said, I'm going to wrap things up here tonight. But before we do, Jeremy, any closing thoughts on how you thought the match went?
You know, I thought all the guys played great. I'm proud of all of them. You know, these specialty matches can be, Iron Man can be a pressure cooker. And I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of Dan. He pulled some deep questions there. I know he hates me right now, but, I do my best. And I thought it was an awesome match. And I always love doing these.
All right. And yeah, definitely, Dan, the score doesn't reflect it. You did have some good pulls in that match. And also kudos to Mark. He stepped in last minute in this match, and he almost won it. That was one hell of a fight, guys. You guys are coming off of us just getting off of one of our best Full Metal trivia matches ever. But ultimately, this definitely lived up to the follow-up. This was a great match. On that note, let's go ahead and wrap things up for the night. If you are watching us live here on Facebook, YouTube, definitely give us a like and let us know in the comments after this video ends. And of course, follow us on Facebook at Full Metal Media, on the Worldwide Movie Games Network on YouTube. You can check them out and subscribe there as well, and check them out on Facebook as well. But for everyone involved in this match, Dan Allen, Mark Boric, and the winner, Greg Weinstein, my co-host, Jeremy Adams, I'm Alex Worden, and we will see you guys next time on Full Metal Trivia. Good night.